Do you miss the old days of Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops? Sick of SBMM ruining all of your casual gaming sessions? Well, fear not, because with enough community pressure, maybe they'll finally release Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. After all, it'll probably still be like the old days, right?
What's good everyone, it's Smudger here. As you can see, we're currently sat in the Cold War menu, but this video is not about Cold War, as you would have guessed from that intro. It is about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, so we're going to jump into a pub game and just have a chat about why this is an awful idea. Regardless of if it'll arrive or not, that's not what this video is about. It is a bad idea. That is the takeaway from this video, is Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer would be awful. So let's jump into it. So I played a bit of Diesel 24/7. And the main reason I wanted to talk about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered and why it would be awful is because a hell of a lot of people seem to think it would be the world's greatest thing if we were to bring Modern Warfare 2 out in 2021. Sir. And that's not how it works. It is not a game made for 2021. It was horrifically unbalanced, is probably the first thing. And when I say horrifically unbalanced, I mean so unbalanced that it wasn't even funny. And like, looking back on it and looking at the games we now have, I'm not entirely sure how we put up with it, because even if like you could take pretty much any aspect of the multiplayer experience and it is unbalanced. So if you take perks, you had Cold-Blooded, which just removed you from literally the UAVs, the attack helicopters, everything. You had Commando, which meant you took no falling damage. And once you unlocked the Pro version, which was a cool feature in my opinion, in like how you unlocked them, it meant that no, I'm gonna lose it. It meant that you could then lunge ridiculous lengths when you were meleeing. And like, when I say ridiculous, if you've never seen a commando lunge from Modern Warfare 2, go and like Google it or search it up on YouTube. It is ridiculous. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. If you have not experienced that, like, you knew if someone had commando on because you were dead before you even like saw them. It wouldn't let me lie down, man. So there was Cold-Blooded, Commando, stopping power as a perk, so your gun just did like 40-50% more damage just off the rip by equipping this perk. That was ridiculous now I think about it. Now you look at what an issue stopping power is within Warzone. What else is there? Oh man, One Man Army. So One Man Army essentially was a perk that replaced your secondary weapon slot, and it meant you could change class at will. It meant that you changed class and you replenished ammo as well, so you could keep choosing the same class over and over again, and with full ammo and everything. And this is probably leads quite nicely onto the weapons and how overpowered they were, because people used it to replenish their noob tubes, which is essentially, you know, the underbarrel launcher of a gun. And they were so overpowered. You know, if you didn't get killed by them at least 3 times a game, you were having a good game. So imagine someone just constantly oh, hello everyone. Constantly refreshing their noob tube. And when I say constantly, I mean like constantly. I mean, it was fun to use, like everyone's done it, but it doesn't make for a good game, What? Oh, okay. It doesn't make for a good game, let's say. What other weapons were there? There was the ACR, which just hit like a fucking brick with no recoil. There was the TAR-21, did the same, especially if you put stopping power in it. Jesus, that gun knew what it was doing. Hello. There was the UMP, the SMG that just didn't move whatsoever. You had the Intervention, which gotta be up there with like the quickest ADS time of any sniper in Call of Duty history, surely. What else was there? There was the secondaries. Those there was an entire category just for like not handguns but like automatic secondaries. So like fully auto pistols, like G18s, You had like those little mini, what were they? It was almost like a mini little SMG itself. What was it called? Like the TM18, TMP, something like that. That was ridiculous. How that was ever in the game, looking back on it. And like, it wasn't like they themselves were overpowered, but the fact that you could get someone one shot and then just pull out a fucking fully automatic weapon to finish them off was just, what the fuck, you know? Oh, I'm dead. I thought it was closer. What else was there? The Rafikas. There were the shotguns were ridiculous. So shotguns were secondaries like they are in Cold War. Nothing wrong with that really, but you had the Spaz 12, which was ridiculous. The Striker, which is the Street Sweeper in Cold War. Oh, the model 1887s. They were so overpowered. It was essentially like having a damn sniper rifle, and then you could akimbo them as well, which just made them like insane to use, because even when you akimboed them, it didn't really feel like you lost much accuracy. Come on, boys. Do you ever get the feeling you're the only one trying for the objective here? Oh no, I take that back. Don't know where they are right now, but oh god, those weapons were like... And now imagine, right? You've taken those weapons, you've taken those perks, and you're going to go and put them into 2021... That's my fault, I wasn't looking. 2021 Call of Duty experience with that community. That community who has become so insanely obsessed with weapon balancing... I'm sorry for existing. Weapon balancing and weapon tuning and making sure that everything, any hint of a meta, any sniff of a meta is quickly caught and put to bed. Like, and you want to take... Can you get off this heady, mate? With your armour as well. Can you imagine taking that weapon set, that perk set, and putting it into this community? Like, if you could guarantee me that we would get the same community as we did when we played it the first time round, then I'd be all for it. But good God, not a chance. Why is my teammate not challenging that? That would be horrendous. There would be nothing but people complaining. And like, you got shit houses in that game, don't get me wrong. Like, people were not... Do I have any gun to deal with these people? I don't think I do, you know? Oh well. Like, it's not that you didn't get, like, shithouses in the game the first time around. Like, there were people who constantly used noob tubes, who were unable to function without commando on. But, like, people just kind of dealt with it. Like, there wasn't too much fuss made about it. You maybe talk shit to each other a bit in the game lobby, but like, it was not, you know, the be all and end all of the experience. People didn't stop playing the game because of it. Whereas now I just think people will just not play that game. If they think it is even like a slither unbalanced, they just don't play it. And that's a shame. And with that being said, and us losing somewhat spectacularly, that is where I'm going to leave it. Don't bring back Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, because, man, that game would be ruined in 2021, and it's just not worth it. It really is not. As always though, if you do disagree with me, or maybe if you agree with me, do let me know in the comments down below. Maybe you've played Modern Warfare 2 in its prime, and maybe you haven't and you want to experience that. I really don't want to disappoint you, but it's not going to be what you think it is. As always, if you did enjoy the video, give it a like, subscribe if you want to find your way back. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.